Another day, another morning, another video. Welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. Let's get into it, shall we? I awoke from dreams filled with fire and smoke. The sun shining through the window gave me a comfortable feeling of familiarity, despite the portal in the distance reminding me of my purpose here. I looked towards the horizon, my view undisturbed by dividing walls. The light of the morning sun was painting the sky with golden hues, a view that had become a rarity back home. It evoked a feeling of freedom and openness that was almost scary to me. While I got ready for the day, my thoughts strayed to the people I knew back home. I couldn't help but wonder how they were doing. But I had greater things to worry about at the moment, like Reza, murders, and generators. How much danger was I in, really? Ding dong. Hey, Kaiser. Hey, Chief. More bad news? Not quite, unless you count Reza still missing as bad news. But that's kinda why I'm here. Well, what is it? Just some good, old-fashioned police work, and we're counting on your help again. Alright. Sure, sign me up. Great. We obtained a list of places Reza visited in the days before he vanished. We'll check those out, maybe find a lead, and you might help us understand his motives, or give us some context to his actions. I can certainly try. That's all you have to do. That is reassuring. Are you ready to go? Sure, let's go. There's a couple of places we could check out. Let's see where we should go first. While Bryce focused on his list, I saw someone approach out of the corner of my eye. A closer look revealed that it was Sebastian, waving his arm in an attempt to get our attention. As he ran toward us, his face grave.
There you are, Chief. I was looking for you.
What are you doing here? Don't tell me there's another dead person.
Sorry, Chief. There is.
Damn. Guess it's going to be one of those days.
Yeah, look, it's that way.
Someone else can take care of that today, though we've got other plans.
You'll need to sign off a few things at least.
I know. We'll get to the crime scene, sign a few forms, and then we're out. Do I get to look at another body? What the hell? When we arrived at the scene, I saw the poor victim next to one of the houses. The obligatory sheet that was draped over him provided a modicum of discretion, but did nothing to hide the crime that had occurred. Alright, give me the story.
It's an interesting one, that's for sure. The wounds match those of the last victim, so a similar, if not identical, murder weapon is likely. The victim, maintenance person for this area, and the electricity is out. The power goes out, maintenance guy shows up and is killed before he can fix the problem. At least that's my theory.
So the power for the whole block is still out.
That is correct.
We should get that fixed as soon as possible. We don't need civilians showing up around here complaining about sitting in the dock.
Good point.
Bryce's snout wrinkled with distaste as he glanced over Sebastian's shoulder. Damn, not again.
What is it?
What are you doing here, Maverick? A second victim, huh? This is an official investigation, so you better not cross that police line. Shunned by my own colleagues.
This is ridiculous. You know how it is. Rules are rules. Without rules, murders like this one could be allowed to happen and go unpunished.
Have your fun without me, then.
What do you think you want to hear, Chief?
That's one easy. To do his own investigation, just like he said he would. I shouldn't be surprised he showed up, but I guess we're lucky we arrived before he did.
I agree.
We better check out that power outage now.
Of course. I think the door to the maintenance room is right around here.
Deep, dark maintenance room. Oh boy. You got your flashlight, Seb?
Always, Chief.
You should go first, then. I don't have my stuff here. Besides, putting on that head mount is such a hassle.
I remember. You complain about that every time it comes up.
That's a shit light.
There, that should do the trick.
You'll just stay behind me, Kaiser, alright? Okay. Yeah, I hate stairs, especially those made for smaller dragons like you.
Trust me, having it the other way around isn't too great either.
I don't really care. I don't mind stairs. I can see why.
I can see why. Your legs have much more articulation than even mine, especially the knees out of us three. I think Bryce has the worst right now.
Damn you and your articulated knees.
This kind of reminds me of when we found that underground base, or whatever it was. Remember, Chief?
How could I not? It wasn't that long ago. Underground base? Yeah, the portal wasn't the only piece of ancient technology we found. There was also this whole lab near it. Seemed to have some high-tech stuff in there. At least that place didn't have as many stairs. Wait, so you not only found the portal, but a whole facility along with it? Yes, but we're not sure how much the two are actually related. We spent all the time studying the portal and barely got anywhere with it. The stuff is just beyond what we know.
Here we are.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get to control the flashlight and look around in the dark. That'd be kinda cool. It's not that dark though.
So what exactly are we looking for?
Whatever's causing the power outage. If we don't find the cause, we should at least be able to get the backup running. Nope. Nothing.
Looks like the generator is gone.
Mystery solved. The sound of creaking metal penetrated the stillness of the room. I looked above toward the source of the noises grew louder, and the next instant I was pushed sideways and fell to the ground, just barely avoiding the giant light fixture that fell from the ceiling and shattered into countless pieces alongside me. Geyser, are you alright? The next thing I saw was a hooded figure standing above me, barely visible against the darkness that permeated the room. Oh boy. Has Reza become a supervillain? The figure crouched down next to me, its mask covering right in front of my face. Merely a whisper reached my ears when it spoke. Be careful, Kaiser. Then the figure dashed towards the stairs.
Where are you going?
That's not me. Don't move. He's going up the stairs.
I'm on it. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I didn't see that chair coming.
I can't see a damn thing in here.
Here, Chief.
I hate these stupid stairs.
You're blocking the way.
Just go around me.
There's no room. You're as wide as the stairs are.
I can't help it. Damn it. We'll never catch him now. By the time we found our way back up, the mysterious figure was nowhere to be found. We've got a long search ahead of us, and with a head start like that, there might be no end to it.
You have to take our chances as long as we still can.
Except that chance is growing smaller and smaller while we wait for the team to arrive.
What even happened down there?
Right, Kaiser. Tell us everything, in as much detail as you can. There wasn't much to it. I heard a noise, I looked up. The light fixture came down, then someone pushed me. You mean the Reza?
I guess so.
He was the human-looking dude. So, yeah. What do you mean? Didn't you see him? Whoever it was wearing a mask. It bloody well can't be someone else, so let's not kid ourselves here.
Why would he wear that whole getup, though?
He didn't want to be recognized. That's a bad excuse when there are only two humans here.
This whole thing doesn't make any sense.
Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Your earlier theory about what happened was pretty sound, Sebastian. Let's go with that, and add the bit about the generator being stolen. So now the question is, who has a motive for stealing a generator? Reza? He wanted to get the generators back pretty damn badly. Right, who else would need to steal a generator? When those who live here could either buy or even simply request one. Not to mention, Reza was the one who arranged the diplomatic trade for the generators in the first place. I can't deny the fact that your generators are pretty important to us, but resorting to murder? We all saw that human figure running away. Why would he have stayed here if he stole it? Why would he remain here if he was the one who stole it? The generator was already gone when we got here, and the person in question wasn't carrying it either.
Perhaps this is a case where the criminal has returned to the crime scene.
For this kind of crime, I'd say no. But who knows? Perhaps our rules just don't apply anymore. What do you mean? No offense, but ever since you two humans arrived, there have been a lot of strange things going on. This place used to be a quiet town. So you think it was Reza? Honestly, things are looking great for him right now. It's still a top priority to find him. But after what we've seen here today, I'm not sure what will happen when we do. I just don't want to give you any false hope, you know? I see.
Maybe we should focus on finding him and point fingers later.
Agreed. The police team will be here any minute now. You don't have to get involved with the search, but that doesn't mean you can't help us. What do you want me to do? We still have the list of places we are going to check out, remember? We can't go now. The search takes priority. Of course, we'll still check out those places after we're done here. But if you go on your own, you can speed up the process. You can even find a lead for us. Who knows? Yeah, sure. I'll look ahead. Great. Here's the list. Considering your status, you shouldn't have any trouble in these places. But if anything happens, call me, and I'll check up on you later. Wait a minute. You mean I'm going by myself? All of us are going to be busy with the search, and we can't really afford to spare someone right now. You'll be fine. Aren't you worried I'll do something fishy? I mean, isn't that why Reza and I were assigned police escorts in the first place? That policy was mostly Maverick's fault, and he's out of the picture. With my authority as chief, I say you can go alone. I already know where you're going, and besides, I trust you. If you were in cahoots with Reza, you would have run off with him when you had the chance. Good point. I see the team is approaching. Guess you should get going. Alright, I'll see you later then. Good luck. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going and what am I looking at? It was a relief to leave the crime scene, considering all that had happened. When I reached into my pocket and took the list, however, I found something unexpected. There's a small piece of paper with the word Tatsu written on it. How did it get there? My earlier encounter with the masked person was the only time today somebody was close enough to smuggle something in my pocket. I figured if someone like Bryce tried to do something like that, I definitely would have noticed. As for Tatsu, the only thing related to that I could think of was Tatsu Park, which I had come across when I went to the police station the other day. Even if that park was the place the mysterious paper referred to, I don't know if it was actually a good idea to visit. The masked person may have saved me from a falling light fixture, but if it was Reza, it would mean following someone who was also the prime suspect of 2 murders. If I had to consider a list of places Reza had been to, a local grocery store, the production facility we had visited, and the library were the 3 places closest to here. It certainly was going to be a busy day, and I knew I wouldn't have the time to visit all of them. Alright. Let's... I kind of want to go to Tatsu Park. Because if this is Reza, I do want to talk to him again and call him a dickhead. But... let's go to Tatsu Park. Tatsu Park, here I am. I don't know what I'm even looking for, though. Maybe there's, like, a message on, like, the back of the sign or something? This park is dedicated to our creator, to whom we owe our sentience and existence. As is our duty to remember, this place honors them every day, with its beauty and grants a place of recreation and contemplation to us all. Can I get, like, more information? No, it's just letting me reread the sign. Okay. Look at the map, I guess? The park is bigger than I thought. I can go north towards Tatsu Avenue, which apparently is a nice spot to look at the landscape, or south to a political district. Where should I go? Oh boy. Let's stay here. Let's look at the shrubbery. Yeah, this totally won't look strange or suspicious. Here we go. Nee! I found some dirt. There doesn't appear to be anything else here. I got some dirt. Okay. Search the pavilion, I guess. Maybe there's like a hidden hatch. Doesn't appear to be anything important here, but at least it provides excellent shade. Alright. I guess let's go to Tatsu Avenue. I don't see why I'd go to the political area if it isn't called like Tatsu Political District or some shit. Oh my. Oh, is this gonna be like I sit on the bench waiting for like just waiting. And it's like he's gonna come up and be like, hey, don't make eye contact. Just look forward, alright? We're just two strangers having a pleasant conversation. Is that what it's gonna be like? Let's find out. Finally, a place to sit down. The view of the scenery is perfect. No, I'm just getting fucking achievements left and right here. Nice. That was nice. I was just about to get up when I noticed someone sitting next to me. Oh, fucking genius! Oh. I didn't see you there. I thought you were a statue or something. Dramavian. Hello? Well, maybe it is a statue. Or I just turned invisible. I hope it's not the latter. Let's look at the leaves, I guess. The hatch seems like it'd be kind of important. I don't recognize the species of tree. Yeah, probably because it's from a different fucking planet. Open the hatch then. Oh no. On the metal covering the hatch, there are two buttons that are situated to the left and right of the central circular lever. The arrow, the lever is pointing up. Oh, piss. Well, let's see if I can open it. I probably can't, though. First button. Second button. I'm a genius! I don't know what I just did. I looked down to see the maintenance tunnels for the underground drain system. A pale object starkly contrasted against the pitch black backdrop. Or backdrop. I was like, what the fuck's a backdrop? Oh, bloody hell. No! I want to read! Alright. It's a cloth with suspicious red markings all over it. I guess that's all we found here, and I got another achievement. Apparently there's just Achievement City right here. There's achievements bloody everywhere. What if I go back to rest on the bench? I shouldn't waste any more time. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to come later in the day. I guess that would make sense. I'm gonna check out the political district, I guess, see what's over there. As I entered the southern part of the park, I found myself tumbling to the ground when someone suddenly bumped into me. Ah! Sorry about that. Are you alright? Besides being a little dirtier than before, I think so. I should really look where I'm going sometimes. I just get lost in my thoughts. Hey, I think you dropped this. Oh, thank you. Ghost stories, huh? Oh. Yeah. Oh, I should probably go before the bookstore closes. Bye. Bye? There's someone sitting on the benches. Sure, approach the dragon. Oh, God. You are quite ugly.
What a most pleasant surprise to be meeting you here, Kaiser. Do you know who I am?
Well, I do, because it says your fucking name right there. I have no idea.
Now let me fill that gap in your knowledge. My name is Emera, and I'm the Minister of Culture and Arts.
I see.
And what brings you here today, Kaiser?
I'm not quite sure of that myself.
The park does have an appeal that naturally draws people in. I would know, since I'm partially responsible for creating it. Have you seen the north side yet? If not, you totally should. It's just so pretty this time of year.
You created this park?
Well, some of it. Do you see the building behind me? That's where I work. Do you want to know a secret? The park was built here so I could enjoy going outside on my breaks. Like right now, for example.
Speaking of your work, Remy works for you, right? I just met him the other day.
Oh, Remy. Quite the little nerd, isn't he? Have you seen his malformed ears? I want to laugh every single time I see them.
That's not very nice.
Be that as it may, I just can't help it.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask for sure, but whether or not I can answer is another question. What would you like to know?
I want to know about Tatsu Park. Can you tell me more about Tatsu Park?
Well, I'm not so sure there's much to say about it. It just opened recently. I think the initial request was for more open spaces, like a dedicated place for people to gather and such. If you read the plaque, you would know that the park was dedicated to our so-called creator. I say creator like that because I smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day. I think that word is a bit of a misnomer, but I suppose people still use it regardless.
What about your job? Can you tell me more about your job?
I could, but I think overall it's a very boring affair. It involves a lot of reading and talking and approving or rejecting forms and projects. It has its perks, but in some ways I'll certainly be happy when my term is over. If you've been minister once, that's something people will remember you for, even if those times are long in the past. No one could ever take that away from you again.
You mentioned your term ending. How does that work here?
We, the ministers, serve our term, and then someone else takes our place. Only one minister changes at a time, though. Technically speaking, any person can become a minister, though there are certain standards and requirements that must be met in order to apply for office. I don't want to bore you with the details, and that would take too long and tedious affair.
What do you think about us visiting this world?
You and Reza. Well, I think it's just about the most exciting thing that has happened here in the last few years. It certainly has been a nice distraction from the other boring things I have to do at work.
How so?
Arranging your arrival was partly my responsibility. In fact, I would have been at the portal to welcome you myself if something didn't come up at the last second.
That's all?
I suppose I should get back to work anyways. Well, thank you for this most pleasant conversation, Kaiser. Mike Wazowski.
Fuck, my throat is killing me doing that voice. Oh, God. Fuck. Alright. Ah, shit. Oh, God. That voice was awful. Alright, I think I've done just about everything I can do here. I could check out Tatsu Avenue, but... examine the leaves. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can really do here. Alright, I don't think I'll find anything else here. Alright, let's go to the library. I guess, is the same library that Remy works at? Do look like that. Alright, Reza, what did you want here? Hey, it's Remy. I already told you, it's not here. Who's he talking to? Adine? Won't you help out an old friend? Friend? This is the first time you've spoken to me in years. And whose fault is that? For you? I didn't even exist these last few years. At least I tried to reach out to you. No, you're just here because you want something. I'm right here, right now, and you still continue to act like that. She was my friend too, you know. I think you should leave. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for everything. It's a little late for apologies. Have it your way, then. Adine stormed out so quickly that she didn't even notice me. I waited a few moments and wondered if it was a good time to talk to Remy. In the end, I decided that my task was too pressing to come back another time. I shuffled through books and tried to look busy until I noticed he resumed his work so I could approach him. Oh, hello, Kaiser. Good to see you. Do you need anything? Has Reza been here recently? Reza. He visited quite often since he arrived, actually. Until a few days ago, that is. Do you know what he was reading? Not particularly. I thought he just wanted to learn about our world. Did you notice anything unusual about him while he was here? Can't say I did, though he did ask me for a map once. A map? Yes, I showed him a few, but none of them seemed to be what he was looking for. Did he talk to you about anything strange while he was here? Besides the maps, nothing else worth mentioning comes to mind. Only the usual pleasantries. What did a dean want from you? Wait, you were here that whole time? Not the whole time, just long enough to know that something's up. It's nothing that concerns you. Come on, it does concern me. I know you, and I know a dean. It's really nothing of great importance. Are you aware of a certain prehistoric underground building we recently discovered? I've heard of it. She wanted a blueprint of it, which was one of the things found inside the building during an investigation. Why would you have it? We're not just a library, you know, but a whole archive that stores all sorts of information on objects. Do you remember the box you dropped last time you came here? Yeah. It was filled with artifacts. We have them here for safekeeping. In any case, a blueprint is the kind of thing that would be placed in our care eventually. So she thinks you have it. Even if we did, it would be something it wouldn't be something that we could just give out to anyone. Of course. So how are you doing? I'm not sure, to be honest. There are a lot of things in my mind right now. Like what? I'm not at liberty to discuss them at the moment. I'm supposed to be working, you know? Alright, that's all. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. Alright, well, that was a lot faster than the damn park. The afternoon sun hung low in the sky, and I decided it was time to report my findings to police. A brief call to the department, and I was on my way to an appointment with Sebastian. I'm not sure how my findings will help, but I at least have something. Look what we have here. I turned around to see Maverick. His intense gaze confirmed that there was no one else his words could have been directed at. Even with the civilians passing by in the background, I suddenly felt very alone. What do you want from me? Answers. What if I don't have anything for you? Then you will listen. Just tell me one thing. Why? What is your goal in all of this? Why even come here? You know why? We came as ambassadors for humanity, and to oversee the trade we agreed on. No. That won't do. That's simply not true. You know it, and I know it. I just don't get why you can't be honest with me, even when you know no one else is listening. You know I can't touch you. If I did, it would be over for me. At least, as long as I don't have any proof. In the end, what difference does it make if I know? No one is going to believe me anyway. Do you wish to kill me too, like Reza? I would never do such a thing. Reza is a bad man, and I wish to see his downfall as much as you do. Is that so? Tell me, why would an ambassador need such a dangerous tool in the first place? I know you claim not to have one of these things Reza injured me with, and you didn't have any when they searched you, but I guess it's way too late for safety precautions at this point. You could have hidden one anywhere. That damn hurt, you know. But even worse than that was getting thrown aside by Bryce. I trust him, but after what happened, he doesn't trust me anymore. Now there's only you, the mythical, the special, the new. How much I wish I could make him see what I see. I could have saved the world with what I did that day, and it still wouldn't have mattered when no one believes me, just because I don't have any proof. But I won't stop until I find some. And when I do, I'm gonna be a damn hero. And with that, he was gone. On the way to the police station, Maverick's words kept finding their way back to my mind. I couldn't decide how to feel about them. I wasn't even sure if it was worth mentioning to the police, since all he did was make vague accusations. It wasn't anything substantial enough to be considered a threat. However, his actions were growing more calculated, and he seemed very sure of himself. I wondered about what this could amount to, but that wasn't the problem at hand. Alright.
Hey, Kaiser.
Hey, Sebastian. I thought I'd meet you at the front desk. What are you doing at Bryce's office?
He does have a nice office, doesn't he? And the chairs are comfy.
Is that the only reason we're in here? The dragon gives a brief chuckle.
Let's just say that any information pertaining to this case is important enough to warrant some privacy.
I see. Will Bryce be here anytime soon?
I don't think so. He's still outside looking for Reza. He's not the kind of person who gives up easily.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
That's Bryce for you. Once he sets his mind on something, he sees it through to the end. That's why he's our chief. He gets things done. At any rate, doesn't look like we'll find him today. He could be anywhere, long gone, beyond our reach. What do you think?
I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea what he's doing, or what his plan is, really. I wonder what will happen to our trade agreement now, considering Reza's still missing, the murders, and the stolen generator. If Reza really is the murderer, then...
Don't do that.
What?
Worry.
You don't know what's at stake here.
People are dead, Kaiser. Do you think I don't know that? Reza may be our prime suspect, but he's also a missing person. For all we know, he could be a victim. Maybe someone is making him do this. My point is, we don't know the facts yet. What we need is to find him and find the murderer. We'll find Reza and go from there. We'll figure it out. Anyway, you said you had some information for us, so what did you find? The bandage you found is something, alright.
Oh. So me going to the park wasn't a waste of time.
Of course, it could be anyone's, but why would someone discard theirs in a place like that? It seems suspicious to me, and it's certainly worth checking out. I'll make sure it gets to the right place. Map in the library. I don't know what to think about that. He could have needed a map to plan something, I suppose. But, oh god. But who knows what he really wanted to do with it. It's the kind of detail that, on its own, might not tell us much. But could be crucial later on. Well done, Kaiser. That gives us some solid points from which we can continue our investigation.
You did well in the second investigation. Hell yeah! Investigator 2 is the achievement. I guess if I did good on the first investigation, then I would also got an achievement, but oh well.
In any case, thanks for your help. We really do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That should be all then, since Bryce doesn't come back. I assume the search is still going on. And I better get out there and help him. Guess it's going to be a long day. Can you find your way back to your apartment?
Of course.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Good luck. Finally, some free time. Whatever am I going to do? Well, I'm going to end this video here. Because after all that shit, my throat feels like I swallowed fucking fire ants. Ugh, God. That'll be it for this, and I'll see you next time.